Yeah. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. I'm going to pause just so you take in that sunrise. Woo! So you take in that sunrise. Look at it. Look at it. Ow! Man! Oh my goodness! Tell me if you experience something like that, how you cannot be motivated, how you cannot be inspired, how can you not figure out something? There's absolutely nothing wrong in your life right now when you get to witness that and see that and just take it in. Take it in some more, take it in some more. Just take it in. Woo! Man! All right, so today's thought. It's about who do you remind somebody of? Who exactly do you remind somebody of? Are people telling you who you remind them of? Here, I'll just get to the story. Because, you know, back when I was a trainer at 9 Round, there was a loyal member. When I say loyal, I mean she'd come into this gym in which you were only supposed to do one 30-minute workout a day. That was actually the rule. She would do about 4 or 5 a day. 4 or 5 workouts a day. She'd leave yoga joint and, you know, go through some, and then after yoga joint she'd come to 9 Round, do her boxing thing. I mean, she was an absolute committed woman, and she actually lived or went through a divorce while I was there. So, you know, I've always kind of thought about, you know, how she's doing, things like that, because that's not something easy for especially a woman that has 3 kids, right? So they had a time in which she came in, and I guess this was around the time in which the divorce was still fresh. So she was obviously into some self-development work. She was doing a lot of work on herself, trying to find motivation, trying to keep herself motivated and inspired to work out and all that, because it is a challenging thing, especially for a woman as fine as she is, right? You know, you never expect a fine woman like that to be single at her age and all that. So that's another story. That's another conversation. But anyway, apparently she was reading, I believe it's David Goggins' book, I believe something, I cannot read the name, the title of the book. It's been recommended. I haven't read it yet myself, but it's been recommended to me on quite a few occasions. And it, much like the one I'm about to tell you. So she was reading that book and she asked me, this is actually how I heard about the guy. She asked me, she goes, "Do you know who David Goggins is?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I've heard his name here and there, you know, but I haven't, you know, I've really dived into his content or whatever." And she goes, "You know, I've been reading this book and I think about you all the time. I mean, it reminds me so much of you, reminds me of everything you're about, the whole brand, everything you're doing. I read his book and I think about my trainer Aswand." Or well, she used to call me Aswand, like my high school coach used to call me and shit like that. And that's what I mean, all right? So when you're going out, now, do I go out every day? Did I go to work every day saying, okay, I'm gonna be David Goggins, I'm gonna be this motivational guy? No. I just decided I'm gonna be myself, and that's what I'm imploring to you. That's what I'm relaying. The message I'm actually relaying on to you is, if you just go out every single day, get better at what you do right now, then the connections, people will start to make the connections for you, and you don't have to worry about, oh, do I know this one? Do I have to meet this one? Do I have to read this book? Do I have to read that book? You could just focus on being yourself. Now, I'm not saying don't go out and read, don't go out and learn what you can, but don't try to take it on by yourself. That's why you have your one and only Move Swiftly speaker here, giving you that perspective on teamwork, giving you an understanding that we are in this collaboration era, in an era that will not change. Continue to figure out ways in which you can reinvent yourself, be better, make someone else better, and then the word of mouth and things just start spreading. Shit just starts happening for you without you even realizing it's happened for you. Because the member I'm referring to, I won't put her name out there, but the member I'm referring to, because she went through a divorce, then she picked up a book that was, you know, obviously something that's going to help her deal with what she's dealing with. Now she made the connection herself between myself and the David Goggins, the guy who wrote the book. You see how this works? And it all stems from just simply staying in your moment, being yourself, and doing your thing. All right, so go out and do you. Go out and be you. All right, be you the best way you know how to be you. All right. All of this, I dive deeper and deeper and deeper into all of this. MakeYaMove.com. That's MakeYaMove.com. MakeYaMove.com, your one-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. All right, Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon. Let's just look at that sunrise one more time. Gotta love it. All right, talk to you soon.